Okay, hi everybody. It's good to see you again. All right, so now I want to start this by playing this video, and this video is talking about this guy's experience in the Vietnam War, right? So what has happened is he's gotten onto a ship. He traveled overseas to Vietnam, and when he got off the ship, he was thinking it was going to be something like storming the beaches at Normandy. He thought it was going to be like they would get off and there would be people shooting at him and stuff, and they would be like crawling on the ground like they did it in Okinawa and stuff like that. So, but it happened differently. But I want to. So he uses an idiom, and I want to introduce you to that idiom. But before we get started, I want to remind you to not forget to like these videos, comment, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Sorry about this glare on my glasses, but I just don't feel like putting in my contact lenses. All right, it's late. It's late at night, and they're disposable, and I don't want to put them in for one video and then just throw them away. So, anyway, this is what you get. All right. Anyway, so let's take a look here. Let's do this. Boom. All right. So this guy. Let's see if I can get the video quality a little. Or I mean the audio quality a little better. Okay, that should be all right. I'm not happy with the audio quality of my videos when I played the YouTube cuts, but I haven't figured out how to make it better yet. I have to learn some things. All right. So he says the landing craft, which is those kind of boats that take you to the seashore from the big ship, right?
And they opened up those ramps, and we got out. To our amazement, there's a huge band playing. One of the army soldiers, we're all marching off with flags. I said, "Where's the war?" We all looked at each other. So this is hilarious,
Yeah. So this guy talks with a kind of a heavy accent, right? For an American, right? It's kind of like a New Jersey, New York accent.
I said, "This thing is going to be, I guess, a cakewalk for us. I guess what?"
Okay. So he said, this thing's going to be, I guess, a cakewalk for us, right? And he says, we're not going to do nothing. Now notice that's bad grammar, right? We're not going to do nothing. Sometimes, like if you ask him to speak correctly, he could do it, but this is, I don't know why we use bad grammar sometimes, but I think they probably do that in every language. Definitely they do it in the Japanese language. They will use grammar that they know is not right. Like they'll say zen zen e or something like that, which means, I don't know. It's kind of like non-standard. But anyway, so we're not going to do nothing. It should be we're not going to do anything. Okay.
Not going to do nothing. There's a huge band playing. One of the army soldiers, we're all marching off with flags. I said, "Where's the war?" We all looked at each other. So this is hilarious, I said, "This thing is going to be, I guess, a cakewalk for us." I said, "This thing is going to be, I guess, a cakewalk for us. I guess we're not. I guess a cakewalk for us. I guess we're not. I guess a cakewalk for us. I guess we're not. I guess a cakewalk for us. I guess we're not."
Okay. Now, so he said, I guess a cakewalk. All right.
This thing is going to be, I guess, a cakewalk.
Okay. Now, I am very impressed with this Google captions because they're almost 100% correct. But this guy speaks with such an accent that this didn't get it right. So it says, he said, for us means for us. This is going to be a cakewalk for us. For us means for us. But it translated it, or sorry, it captioned it as first. So if something doesn't make sense when you've got these captions on, it's possible that it gets it wrong every now and then. It's rare, I think. Okay, so I guess a cakewalk for us. So he was expecting immediately to have guns shooting at him, you know, and they were playing a band, right? So he says, I guess it's going to be a cakewalk. Okay, so what's a cakewalk? Okay, so before when I did a similar idiom, which was you take the cake, which means you kind of get the prize. You're the best. Okay, but it really comes from the same origin. It comes from the same origin as this. Okay, so where does it come from? Let's talk about the. Well, first I want to tell you the meaning. Okay, means to be easy or effortless to achieve. Right. So he was thinking it's going to be easy. Oh, this is going to be a cakewalk. Right. So when I was working for the construction company, if we were, you know, if we had a job that my supervisor thought was going to be easy, he would say, oh no, this is going to be a cakewalk, which means he thought it was going to be easy. Okay, and I wanted to show you that I typed in cakewalk, right? One word, okay, and I also typed in cakewalk idiom, and it gave me the same thing, okay? And notice, like down here, it seems to be okay to spell it either way, cakewalk or cakewalk. All right, so anyway, but so what's the origin? It was in the 19th century. The 19th century, they used to have this kind of like a dance, and the dance was called a cakewalk. And what they would do was the winner, it was kind of like a prize. If the best team would get a cake. So, you know, when they finished the dance, they would, I guess, choose the best one, and the best one got a cake, all right? So from this dance came two idioms. Takes the cake, which I did already, so you can go look at that video, and then cakewalk, which is this one, okay? But this one means you win the prize, and this one means it's very easy, all right? Okay. This is an example of a cakewalk, and it was done by the slaves. You don't generally, and it looks like this guy might not be a slave. I can't tell if he's white, but it looks like he's a white guy. So, but they're all dancing together. So I think conditions on the plantations might not have been bad in all of the cases. These were probably house slaves, so, but they danced and had fun too, I guess. I don't know. I shouldn't say, but it looks like they're pretty happy. I mean, this is the late 19th century, and they're being videoed and they're wearing tuxedos, all right? Here we go.
The cakewalk, a dance created by the slaves in the South on the plantation during the late 19th century.
Okay, so you get the idea. So this idiom, cakewalk, came from this, which sort of meant like something easy. I don't think this dancing is easy, but I think it was the name of the event might have been called a cakewalk, right? we're going to do a cakewalk. I don't know. It was the event might have been called a cakewalk, and the dance was called a cakewalk. Okay. I think that's everything I needed to show you. Okay. All right. So. All right. So I'm gonna take a little rest, and I might make some more videos a little later. Okay. So I will talk to you later. Okay. Bye bye.